Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on another squad from the Pac-12, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a result.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Excellent field position here for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. To the air, it's Cook. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
This one will be fair caught. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying for a 4th down completion. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to throw it deep. Catch made down inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down after that running play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. With the return, it's Burden. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Handoff from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Cooper. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Cook. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, they're going to throw it. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Inside the 10. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
Here comes the point after attempt. Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to throw. It's Cook. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. And they get him down after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back in the gun. Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Toss play to the outside. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Give it to the back again. They tackle him about the 14. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Back to throw. It's Cook. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the Cardinals looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Defense grabs the turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Back's got it. Some hard running there through a tackle. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Direct snap to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This to build the lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Louisville offense is back out there on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's picked for a third time tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Cook. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
On third down, he drops to throw. And now another deep ball here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. A smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Made after a big gain.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back completions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to launch it deep again. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. And the Cardinals pick up enough for a first down. Back to throw. It's Shuck. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? how will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Big gain, catch made at the 30. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For the first time ever, national champions and your kings of the college football world, the Missouri Tigers.